So this is what I'm having for dinner. I just pulled up an image because I threw the package away, but I'm having this new Beyond Meat, Beyond Beef. I guess they upgraded it, but it tastes exactly like the patties that they carry. I just sauteed this up the other day, day before last. And what did I do with it? Oh, I had it with some cauliflower rice, but I'm gonna have that with a bag of salad. I got these at this like Arabic market by my house. It's like a farmer's market, but it's like all like Lebanese and Arabic foods. Anyways, these were 2 for $1, so I'm just gonna probably use the lettuce out of this. And I think they might have some seeds in there. And then just probably eat half of this avocado, or maybe make it into some guac really quick, and then use these guys as my dressings. I'll show you when I'm done. I knew that's why I got this, because it said it had pumpkin seeds, but it's all mixed in. I'm definitely not gonna fish through and just get the pumpkin seeds out. I don't want to eat these chips because, I don't know, chips and fucking calories. Okay, I'll show you how it looks when I've assembled everything. This is just the lettuce, so I'm gonna put everything on top. I'm actually probably just gonna add this cold because I'm lazy. I don't have energy. Today's a rest day for me, and I can't. This actually took probably 2 minutes to make. This couldn't be any more ideal than a tired ass lazy meal. I did half the avocado. I just smushed it up in its shell. I'm gonna probably put an ass more of that on here, and an ass ton more of that. Like literally drown this salad in that, because it's gonna be my dressing. Alrighty, protein packed, literally no carbs, lots of healthy fats, super satiating, and I am just super stoked to eat this. Right. Dinner tonight is this same salad as last night. Just gonna be using the lettuce. I got me a big ass bowl because I have lots of fixins. So I'm gonna be putting in all of this cilantro, such a detoxing herb. It helps get rid of heavy metals in the blood, so I've heard, so that's okay with me. Lots of spring onion. I'm gonna do 4 little bell peppers, a Persian cucumber, maybe 1 or 2 celery sticks. I went to Whole Foods today and they had these gorgeous tomatoes on sale for $2.99. You could create your own little pint. So I mixed some beautiful orange and red ones. I'm going to be using half of this tofu. I love this stuff, and I'm kind of going with sort of like an Asian theme tonight. I'm going to use half of this. This is so delicious. It's about half the size of normal tofu packs, and I think it's because they're like compressed or something. I don't know. They're a lot more dense than normal, and they're already flavored with teriyaki. But for half the pack, it's 170 calories, 7 carbs, minus 3 fiber, so it's really only 4 carbs, and 16 grams of protein. So that is a winner for me. And then the whole idea behind this dinner tonight was this dressing I found at Whole Foods. Sweet carrot ginger miso, vegan, and then it has really good macros too, so barely any carbs. It has some protein, and I was kind of feeling like this might be like the dressing you get at Benihana that I just am obsessed with. I'm sure everybody is. So I'm gonna taste it and see what it's like, but I'm only gonna be using 2 tablespoons of this, which probably isn't going to be enough for all of this salad. So I'm going to be squeezing in maybe some red wine vinegar and a lemon too. So I'll show you what that looks like. Look how beautiful so far. Yes, I'm going to eat this whole salad. Usually when I make my just like regular giant kale salads, it's like overflowing. But yep, this is all going inside of me. I just got back from a cycle class, and I did chest and abs today, so I'm extra hungry. I'm always extra hungry. So anyways, yeah, I'm going to have this and probably some nuts later. Who knows? All right, so this is half of it. You can totally eat this cold. I never heat it up. I mean, well, sometimes if I want to like crisp it up or whatever. So I'm just going to put the rest of that in this guy, pop it in the fridge, and that's that. Does anyone else use like... So I finished my peppers, my pepper bag, the little mini peppers, and the rest of my garbage just goes in there. It saves so much time and like effort if you have like a designated trash. I don't know. I'm sure you probably already do that. Okay, so super dense. I just like to cut it like 4 times lengthwise and then make it into like little cubey cubes. And that's that. They are so good. They taste like, So the consistency is like imitation crab almost. And there's so much teriyaki flavor, it's crazy. You can totally just like crumble. I'm just taking some of the larger pieces and just like crumble. You can just take the whole thing in your hand and crumble it up if you want. So yummy. Okay. So let's see. I'm just gonna pour my dressing. Let's shake this bad boy up and try it. I'm very intrigued by this. Carrot ginger miso. Such a pretty color. It's like a pretty peach. So I went to Trader Joe's, Whole Foods. Went to Whole Foods today because I wanted coconut wraps, these, to make wraps. And of course I ended up spending $80. All my money goes to food. Not kidding. Okay, I just want to try this. Holy hell. Yep. Okay, they nailed it with that. It tastes identical to the Benihana dressing. Holy moly. All right, so I'm gonna measure out 2 tablespoons, which is 1 serving, because if I just go, I'm gonna be probably putting like triple the serving size. So I just have a little 1 tablespoon measuring spoon, and I'm going to generously give myself 2 tablespoons. And I'm gonna mix that up and then see if it's enough dressing, and if it's not, I will squeeze that lemon. So let's see. Oh my god, that is so spot on. I can't believe how similar that tastes to the Benihana dressing. I've searched high and low for that dressing like years ago, something that comes similar, and I haven't found anything. So that's very exciting. Such a steal. I got those bags of lettuce. They were 50 cents. And I just used the lettuce and cabbage out of it, and you just make your own thing. It's so easy. It came with this inside. It comes with a poppy seed dressing, which has milk, so I'm not going to eat that. And then, like I said in the last video, it comes with pumpkin seeds. I think that's why I initially bought it. But they're mixed in with the tortilla chips, so I'm not going to go fishing for those. So I just toss that to the side. This actually looks like it's coating it pretty well. Ooh, edamame would be really good in this for a little extra protein, but I don't have any. I think I'm going to need that extra lemon, so I'm going to go ahead and squeeze that. But anyways, that's it. Super simple, full of protein, literally as big as my butt. I mean, it just makes me so happy knowing that I can put down all this and I don't feel bad about it, and it fits within my goals. And I just love that you can eat in such abundance when you're on a plant-based diet. So cheers to health and cheers to a great day. I hope everyone is having a good day or has had a good day whenever you're watching this, and I will see you tomorrow for tomorrow's dinner. Putting this on because sesame seeds, and garlic, it's gonna go so good on that. This is so good on, as you know, everything. All right, bye. Look at this sad little blender plugger thingy. Like an idiot, I took the lid off and put it down, and I cut it, of course, so I always have crap in there. I just wanted to show you this gorgeous hummus. It made so much, and it like warmed it up a little bit too. So I'm gonna have this for probably quite some time. This is so much, oh my god. Look how thick. It's like perfect. If you wanted it a little bit creamier, you could totally, or thinner, just add more water. But I think it's perfect. You can add like roasted red pepper in here. You could add herbs. I often add like cilantro or basil, but it's so yummy. Hummus, I keep it super simple. I'm just gonna be using 2 cans of garbanzo beans, probably 1 more lemon than this, some good old-fashioned delicious Arabic tahini. This is so much better than like Sprouts or like Trader Joe's tahini. If you go to like an Arabic store and get proper runny Arabic tahini, oh my god, it is so damn good. And then just salt, pepper, and onion salt, and then I put in, I think, 4 cloves of garlic, and that's it. I'm going to pop it in the Vitamix. Well, I popped it in there already. I'm just gonna whip it up and have a taste test. I actually added 1 more lemon and just a little bit of water to get it moving, but this is so delicious. You do not need to use any oil. A lot of the store-bought hummuses have oil and it's just so unnecessary. So please give this a try. You will not regret it. It's super like tangy and garlicky. It is so yummy. I'll show you what I made for him for lunches. This is a typical lunch for him. So I made a little trail mix. It's just vegan chocolate chips, blueberries, peanuts, and grapes, and then he loves apples. And I have a banana down here, a Vega bar, and then I have a roasted chicken and kale hummus sandwich here. You can totally do that with like vegan chicken, or like even the vegan lunch meat is good, or even just veggies or tofu. So yummy. So anyways, that's that. I thought I'd show you, but I do not eat any of this, obviously. But you know, compromises when you live together with somebody that you love, you know, do what you gotta do. I'm not eating it. He loves it, he appreciates it, so don't give me any shit for, you know, effing with the chicken. Okay. I'm going to be making vegan like quiche, sort of. It's essentially like a tartare, is that what you call it? Or just like, I don't know, throw a bunch of shit in that and bake it up, and it is delicious. I do this for like meal prepping. I also give it to my fiance for lunches. It's really, really good cold. So I'm gonna be chopping all this up and show you how I make it. And I'm probably gonna have it for dinner tonight. Gotta do cilantro. Probably gonna do half of this. Save the rest for salads. So I'm just putting everything in a bowl. Everything. And then I'm gonna put it in my casserole dish when everything is combined. I want to get these really finely chopped. These are baby portobellos, so they have more of a distinct mushroom flavor. I love mushroom flavor, but I don't want it to like overwhelm anything else. So this is probably 10 baby portobellos. All right, so for the star of the show, we have our soy rizo, which is super good for low carb. It has tons of protein. I try not to eat processed stuff every day. I'll probably have stuff like this maybe once a week, if that. But I really make it for my fiance. He loves having faux meat stuff. He's trying to eat a little bit more vegan these days, so it's always nice to have options. So if you haven't tried it before, it comes like this. It looks like full-blown chorizo. It's greasy like chorizo. It smells like chorizo. It is the spitting image. It is unbelievable actually how close they came to this. Look at it, breaks up like it. It's crazy. You'll be shocked if you've never used this before and you try it. It's incredible. It's kind of a bitch to get out, but I just squeeze it from the plastic. It's like double wrapped in plastic, so you just squeeze it out and get it all out, and that's it. Okay, so ready for the egg. So this is from the brand Just. They also make mayonnaise. This is basically just made out of mung bean and some oils. So it's pretty interesting. I've used this to make scrambled eggs, like a egg sandwich. It folds up really nicely. Like an omelet. It's so interesting, but it's great for scrambling. It looks just like runny yellow egg, and I am just gonna take this with all my stuff and just pour it over, mix it all really well, and then pour it into my baking dish. I'm also gonna add a little bit of nutritional yeast. I get it at the bulk section, so I just put it in an old like Teavana cup. I'm going to add this for a cheesy flavor, but also for all the great benefits that nutritional yeast offers. So let me mix that up and show you. Trying to break up all the chunks of chorizo and get everything really evenly mixed. All right, I have my ceramic baking dish, and I'm just going to dump all of this in here. There's a lot of the egg at the bottom, which is okay by me, because I like to have it when I flip it over like this, more so on the top of the actual dish, so it covers it and gives it a nice layer. Just lay it all flat. So I'm going to bake this at 350 for probably like 30 minutes. I'll let you know when it's out how long I baked it for. Okay, I accidentally left it in for like an hour, but it looks perfect. So let me show you. Yes. I was a little bit worried that there wasn't gonna be enough egg, but it totally filled it to the rim. My God, it looks so good. So I'm gonna let this cool for probably like 30 minutes, and then I'm going to put the lid on and put it in the fridge, and then I'll show you what it looks like later when it's time for dinner. It is a beach day, and I wanted to show what I'm bringing. So grapes, a bunch of cut up veggies. We have some bell pepper, Persian cucumber, celery, and grape tomatoes. Some delicious homemade hummus. It's just garlic, lemon, tahini, and chickpeas. These awesome chips for the hummus. And then, oh my gosh, these are so amazing. So we have peanut butter stuffed dates, vegan turkey and cheddar sandwich for my little brother. We have some, what is in here? I think it's the same as these wraps. So this is tofu and barbecue sauce tortillas. And then these are coconut wrap, fake bologna and sprouts and mustard, and we have the same thing but with kale and tofu. So this is going to be super delicious and just perfect for the beach. Sorry if you can hear the dishwasher, but I wanted to show you how I made these wraps. These are so yummy. I've been eating these so much. So I just had some leftover cut up veggies in here, and I just right now made some homemade hummus, just garbanzo beans, tahini, 3 cloves of garlic, 3 lemons, and salt and pepper, and a little bit of water. So I put that down first on the wrap, and then I just put whatever you want. So I have some kale, red cabbage, some pepper, and I'm gonna put a bunch of these sprouts on there too. I've been loving these lately, and that is it. I'll show you how cute they look when they're all wrapped up, and they stay together so well. All right, this is a big one. Let's see how this goes. So you just want to tuck it just like a burrito, like a tortilla. And this has the consistency of like a fruit roll-up. It's really cool. And they don't really break. Well, I say that now. I've never really stuffed them this big before. All right, so that's it. And I'm just gonna cut it down the middle. how cute. Yum. They're like little burritos. So that one bursted a little bit because I filled it like crazy. I had these tomatoes and I think they're just too big. So let's try this guy. I think it's a little less full. All right. Just tuck that guy. Keep going. Okay, that's much better. So that one didn't rip at all. Just cut it down the middle. It's ready to go. So adorable. Just pick it up and eat it. So yummy. So good with homemade hummus or whatever you want. Last night I had these for dinner too, and I put some fake lunch meat. I put some of the tofurkey lunch meat and some mustard. And it was really good, just like a little sandwich, but without the bread. If you want to see the nutrition facts, I'll show you. So I'm gonna have all, these are three, this is 3 wraps, so I'm gonna have all these. I just got home from a workout, shocker. So these are the nutrition facts: 70 calories for 1 wrap, 5 grams of fat, but most importantly, it's the ingredients that I love so much. So it's literally just coconut. And this time around I got the turmeric flavor, which it doesn't really taste any different than the original. They can go savory or sweet. I know they advertise them. I think they have like cinnamon ones too. You can make them like little crepes, so that should be fun. Just don't really ever crave sweet, so but I imagine they'll be really good with like peanut butter and banana. All right, let's give these a go. Whoa, one-handed is scary. So good. Can't taste like any turmeric. It just tastes like a little bit sweet, a little bit coconutty. Like if you ever put too much coconut oil in something that you're cooking and it sort of tastes like coconut, sort of tastes like that. So good though. Alrighty.